reset my PlayStation, or restarted my PlayStation, and I reset my modem. Hopefully, everything is proper now for us to continue our journey around the map. Okay, we are back. It's our second forge house on our journey around the map. Thinking about taking the tank top, keep me cooler, but I have yet to find a puffer coat, so if I stay too cool, then I'll freeze. And we're going to collect this one as well. We'll scrap that. Checked my inventory to make sure I had enough space for it. Didn't want to completely destroy it. Okay, it looks like we do have another house. And there's water. The care package is probably in the water. Once I search this house, I'll cut back over to this one, cut back to the radiation zone. That way I'm not missing anything as I go around. Now it's saying that internet quality is insufficient to broadcast. Of course, every time it says that, it never ends the broadcast. Check here. Yeah, we're still on there. What are you? Get the stone axe. Raw meat. Scrap. 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 And scrap. Take. A lot of you are probably thinking, you know, this journey around the map would be a lot easier with a mini bike. In some sense, yes, it would be. But what if I'm cruising and I run into a cave? Ooh, 44 magnet parts. Can't eat. Bullets. We don't need cloth. Prioritize inventory. There's a safe up here in this room. I don't know if I'll spend the time needed to put that back in there for somebody else to find. And it kicked me out again. This is really upsetting. Really upsetting. It's gotta stop. I mean, I'll eventually hit my point to where I'll stop doing this because, you know, if you can't spend more than 5 minutes in your map at a time before you get kicked out, what's the point? And I apologize for the inconvenience and the technical difficulties. Like I said earlier, we're not all lucky enough to become a big-time YouTuber and afford the higher grade stuff. Though some of us wish we could. Where are we at? Get my forge back safe. It'll take way too long to. I know where the house is at now. So. And we lost. I'm hoping that the care package is along the edge of the map. If not, then we just lost a care package. And we'll run into it eventually one of these days. Over here to the edge of the map again. Irradiated zone area, what do you want to call it. Alright. Once I get in proximity of that airdrop, it should show up on the map. Oh, look there. Normally I wouldn't chance it, but I need to go check that out. You gotta be careful around these military encampments. The ones that have the concrete walls around them are good. You can just like run up to them. But the ones like this is the ones you have to be careful about. These have landmines around them. And if you're not paying attention and you don't know that and you run up in there, odds are you're gonna step on one and blow yourself up. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and run over to this water here to outline against the radiation zone. And we'll worry about that in a minute. I'll go ahead and follow the water around and then go up to the military encampment. That was a bad shot. That's lovely there. Nice. Figured as much. Alright, and I'll find one of those landmines and show you guys what it looks like. One thing I like to do is show you guys. Find your way in. It's right there. And then clear your path. That way when you're leaving, you just stay on your path. See these landmines? Everywhere. That's why you make yourself a path. See this dude? He's gonna blow up. Step on it. Okay. That means I get the XP for killing him. Okay. And we'll scrap that. Drop that. You can either leave the landmines that are in your way, or I don't know if you can still do this or not. Used to, it took like 4 arrows, 5 arrows. There we go. And just clear yourself a path. Oh, it's a direct hit. Nice. Alright. Yeah, you always want to give yourself a wide berth, you know. Well, you know exactly where the landmines are that are in your path to get in and out. And once you get inside, there's no landmines. Alright, see, I got a clean path here. And I know it's clean. There we go. Zombies in here. Come on, dude. Okay, who will take care of Dumb and Dumber? Get your attention here. Over here. Stop it. I can hear him. You gotta be careful about the barbed wire. See, he's up against the barbed wire right now. You gotta be careful about this. His body might disappear. I'm not gonna put something there that I can't, afford to lose. His body just disappeared. Now if I exit this, I lose that stuff. Your old sandwich and moldy bread. Read. Kill a screamer zombie. Accept. Oh no, that's a nice find. A machete. A hunting rifle. Scrap. Flashlight. Scrap. Yeah, and I won't use that machete, not right now. Yeah, that machete was a very nice find. It's only level 137. I'm not going to use it. Not right now, not until I find multiple of them. That way I can combine them and make me a good one. And then I can just keep repairing it. That's some amazing ham. Thank you. Wow. Mm-hmm. Okay, but the main reason I wanted to come and explore this is over here. No. Where's... There we go. Yeah, barbed wire. It is here. Right here. It's right here. You don't have, a lot of people, I think they gotta destroy this exterior protective layer. You don't. Just come around the backside. Search it, and then if you destroy this box, it gives you forged steel and forged iron. And looking at my... Ooh, I need that. My health is low. Looking at my wrench, I was lucky to find this wrench, level 419. But you need forged steel to repair it, and it's below half. So, need to make sure that I've got enough inventory space. I need at least one space for forged steel, because I'll get iron, forged iron, and I'll get forged steel from it. Now it's just getting rid of something. Oh, I am determined to get some videos in today, so I'm not going to let this deter me. You guys might not like it, keep on getting kicked out of the game and stuff like that, but I want to get a video out to you guys. This just shows my determination. And, I want to get some videos out to you guys, so. It'll eventually stop. It's just the weather. If it doesn't stop by tomorrow morning, I'll get a hold of my internet provider and get it figured out. And again, I apologize for the inconvenience. Nobody wants to see somebody, keep getting kicked out of a game and interrupting, what I'm talking about. But for those of you that don't know or didn't know about, destroying those military boxes, they do give you iron, forged iron, and forged steel, and you can use your forged steel to repair wrenches and stuff like that you find. Alright, see, I am going to drop the Dukes. There's only 5. A lot of you are thinking, oh no, drop Dukes. Well, this right here, this animal fat here, there's 19 of them there. That animal fat right there, once I get my barter up to 10, I can go sell that animal fat. At 19 right there will bring me 350 to 400. Just that 19 right there. And I've got like 70 something back at the little camp. So now I've got an empty spot for my forged steel. Watch the bottom right of the screen for what I get. Alright, right here. I'm getting forged iron, regular iron, and here in a minute, right there, forged steel. Forged steel, alright. See, so now, my wrench here is level 419. I can repair it. Yes, I lost some levels. It's not level 400 anymore, but now it's level 393, and it's almost completely new. And with a high-level wrench like this, if I wanted to scrap a vehicle or something like that, I have better odds of getting, higher, leveled motors and batteries. And all around, I get more from whatever I'm using the wrench on. I will scrap that. Those iron reinforced clubs. Ooh, this is a good fun too. Grain alcohol. Grain alcohol, if you drink too much of it, like if you drink 2, it will drop my health. Like my max health right now is 101. If I drink 2 of them, it's going to drop my health, my max health, back down to a 100. So you drink 1, like 1 a day, if possible. That is also a good find. I need that. Alright, what I will do is I'll put the forge in there. Take that. Assemble, since I have 2 parts now. Right there. Now open it back up. Take my forge back. But that grain alcohol lasts for like 5 minutes, and it keeps your health, not your health, your stamina up. It's amazing. It's better than coffee. It's better than... If I'm going to be grabbing care packages, I need to make room for what I find. Okay. Oil sells good at the... You know, it sells for a lot, but... What I'll do is I'll put it in here. The grain alcohol... It's a good find. But I gotta prioritize my space here, guys. Glass jars. I need to save up on glass jars, so I need those. I'm gonna put the grain alcohol in there. Okay. Now here. We'll search this, and then we'll destroy the box, but I'm gonna have to make room for some more forged iron. Which would be temporary space because rocket launcher, receiver, scrap it. I gotta make temporary space because I'm gonna use the forged steel I get again to max out my wrench. So I'll come over here and I'll just put my forges in the desk. Sometimes you can get 1 of each on the forged iron and forged steel. Sometimes you can get 2. Alright, what'd I get? I got 1. So come here, prepare. 369 maxed out. This is a good wrench. And then I'll pick up my forges. Alright. And now that I've been here, I know where it's at. I can always come back for that stuff later. I've been in here. I've been in there. Oh. There should be a cooler over here. Might have some raw meat in it. Or better yet, oh, this here, we'll scrap. The beer, I'm gonna go ahead and drink it. It'll keep my stamina up. I'm getting ready to take off anyhow. Let's do some more running around the map. It'll last for a few. See, and again, we lost the, here's another thing you want to be careful about. Look. Looks just like, you know, where I came in at. Except my path isn't here. There, more 44 Magnum parts. $21.35. So what I'll do is swap them out. And I'll scrap that. I'll take my forge back. Alright. Look for where we came in at. Best thing is look on the map. We came in from that side. Alright, so I gotta go all the way around. Wasn't there. Huh. Clean path. Don't have to worry about blowing up. Now we gotta go get this care package. Now, traversing the water right next to the radiation zone, someone even attempted to just go around to this. Me, I want to perfectly outline the map, so I've got to traverse it. What you do is, if you barely go under the water, here, I gotta get out where it's deeper, and I'll show you. See? You barely go up underneath the water. Your light's brighter, and you can see the radiation zone. So you're not swimming off into it and dying. I know it's kind of slow, but if I want to perfectly outline the map, I have to do this. You just keep tapping X, you know, in and out of the water so you don't drown. Okay, I'm gonna stop, let my stamina come back up. I can still move forward just very slowly. Oh, look at there. My care package, the care packages, they drop right on the edge of the map. They're like half in, half out. Half in the radiation, half out. So you gotta be careful about getting them. Just make sure that, you know, you keep your distance, you're not getting in the radiation zone because it will kill you. Not immediately, but your screen will get all bloody and you'll know. And before anybody sees this and asks, no, I am not going to show you. Alright. Breathe. Gotta watch my air intake. You know, make sure I'm not going to drown. Alright. Gotta go back up for. Take that. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna drop that. We'll take that. Beakers, they sell for 100 to 200 a piece at the trader, but I can't afford to drop anything else at the moment, so. Alright. Alright. Here we are. Alright, we gotta traverse a big body of water. I knew we was gonna have to. I was hoping it wasn't so soon, though. So let's see here. This land, how far does it go out? Nothing but eggs. Alright, so far we're sticking on land. I don't know how far it's gonna go out, though. Oh, we got a little piece of land right there, but it's... Alright, this is probably going to be a big body of water. It's probably going to end up over here. Probably a good 30 minutes to traverse this water. It's just going to be a pain. Just bear with me, we'll make it. So far, we're doing pretty good on rounding off the map. We've got a lot done. Still haven't found a puffer coat. Before I go in here, I'm going to eat and drink. It's difficult to do in the water because, you know, you got to worry about drowning. Okay. Right. I'll go down here just to... Alright, cool. Nice little patch of land here. Da-da-da. You can hide out here. See, if I wanted to, I could come out here and build on this. Just a little patch. Build out on the water a little bit. Dig down into the bottom. Make me a tunnel that goes over to dry land. Right here on the edge of the map, big body of water surrounding you. If somebody came into your map, they would probably never find you unless you actually, you know, gave your location away. Oh, see, I'm in a... Ooh. See how easy it is to lose your bearings in the water? We will make it around this map. That time, I believe we were actually in there longer. I was expecting it before we actually took off through the water. That's why I stopped and killed a little bit of time eating and drinking. Well, now you guys know what it's like to step off into the radiation zone. See how quickly it was killing me? It's like being stunned and having like 3 or 4 zombies hit you at once. And if I hadn't reacted it as quick as I did, then all my stuff would have been laying over there and I would have been all the way back over at my base. And usually I play to where if I die, I have to restart a 1 life game. But since I'm streaming this one, I'm going to allow myself at least 2 deaths. Okay, we gotta get our bearings here. Where's the radiation zone? See how it's curving? You gotta constantly keep your eyes open. And sometimes, see, even in the water, you got clay deposits. Sometimes it's hard to notice the radiation zone from the clay. You just gotta keep your eyes open. See, like right there. See that clay? That radiation zone? Now, I have actually been doing this before and find a chest just sitting down on the bottom of the water. It's just weird. And when I went down to investigate, it was unlocked, and when I opened it up, there was 40,000 dukes, and I'm gonna see like 500 9mm. It's just like a little treasure chest. It's pretty nice. And you see how if I go any further down into the water, it gets dark again. I don't know what it is. It's just if you barely let yourself look underneath the water, you can see, your light reflects all the way down to the bottom. Doesn't matter how deep it is. And we're going slower now because I'm out of stamina. This body of water wasn't as big as what I thought it was because I see land over there. And I know we will have to go through Dog Zone eventually. I'm hoping not. Sometimes you can get lucky and won't be any Dog Zone up against the Radiation Zone. It's rare, but it does happen. And I'll have to take it slow too. Watch out for landmines. I'm glad that they had that little tiny update right after the last big update, because that last big update they changed it and they put like 2 or 3 times the landmines in the dog zone, and it was bad. You really had to watch your step. I mean, it was like every 10 to 12 feet there was a landmine. And sometimes they were clustered like 2 or 3 blocks apart. You'd have a landmine, and if they were clustered, there was like a dozen or so landmines in that area. It was horrible. Alright, undetected. Let's look at the map. There. Perfectly outlined. You can see a little red patch there. Alright. In order to get the red all the way around in these areas, I would have had to have actually gone down to the bottom. And I'm not worried about that. Just as long as, it's outlined. Seem to be doing pretty good. I mean, making up some distance. That's where Heyman's little hut is, like right in here. No, the hill here. He's like right in here. And then there's our little homestead so far, right on the edge of the map. We still got a long way to go, so. Alright. Let's do it. The temp's going up. It's okay, around 92 to 96. If it gets any hotter than that, you start getting dehydrated, so you got to keep an eye on your thirst. Around 92, it's about normal on your thirst. But sometimes when you're overheating, it won't even show on the bottom left over there. It won't even show that you're getting dehydrated. It'll just pop up, 0%, and then your health starts going down. You can't keep stamina. That's like at like 103, 104. Looks like we might be running into a burnt zone again. The desert's nice. It's nice finding, you know, desert patches, because once I get like an auger and stuff like that, come out here to the desert, you dig down to the bottom to the bedrock, and then start expanding outward. And you guys will see this in later videos, but you start expanding outward and you find what you need to make fuel. And if you make a bunch of corn, you know, if you grow a bunch of corn, you can actually make a grain alcohol, which I put down, but you can make the grain alcohol, and you can use the grain alcohol to make gas. Oh, this is something else I wanted to point out. Pardon. Alright, you see the difference in these woods here? Alright, see this right here? This like really glowing area. You step on that, you're gonna catch fire. This right here, if you walk over this like 3 or 4 times, you'll catch fire. That right there, you walk over that once, you're on fire. And the only way to remedy it is to drink like water, and it'll put you out. And like I said, there's like a 30% chance in the Burton zone of actually running into a dog. I mean, even on a little section like this, well, it's expanding way over there, but regardless, you got to be careful. And if you don't die, if you're trying to run a perfect game and you don't die any, once you hit your second horde night, day 14. After that, there is a possibility that you will get surrounded by dogs. The game will actually try to kill you on any difficulty, even on Scavenger. The game itself will try to kill you. It will send 6 to 8 dogs at once to try and kill you. Because, I mean, this game is designed to kill you. So if you're trying to run a perfect game and you're past your second horde night, day 14, always be on alert. Have your head on a swivel. If you have a decent headset like me, I'm not gonna say decent. It's used, but it's a good headset. But if you have a decent headset to where you can hear your surroundings, get familiar with the sound of dogs, the sound they make when they're running up to you. If you can hear like this, if you've ever heard a chicken run in this game, they're just a little bit louder than that, but they have almost the exact same sound. And then when they get real close, you'll hear like a slight growl, and that's right before you get attacked. And you can avoid getting attacked once you hear the growl. Run and jump to the side. I see that pig, but I'm not going to go after it. We're still somewhat early into our trip around the map, and I would like to get, you know, at least 2 stacks of meat before the end of it. But if we don't, then we don't. It ain't no big deal. On another thing to look out for, especially when you're doing trips around the map like this, I've found that around the radiation zone sometimes, and this is you got a very slight chance of seeing this, sometimes you will see black bears. Black bears are very deadly. It takes twice as much to kill them as it does a regular brown bear. I mean, the damage output on them, you know, it's the same as a regular brown bear, but they will kill you. And a lot of people, you know, if you can see the land on the other side, you see where the radiation zone is. Sometimes you can point yourself, and you don't have to keep an eye on the bottom. We still want to make sure that we're outlining. Oh, radiation. Yeah, so I am close enough. Okay, undetected. Nice little patches. Alright, so here, let stamina go back up. While that's going back up, I'm going to go use the restroom. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Let's continue. Just a little body of water. I'm going to outline this little island here. Might go up there, search that. Okay, something I wanted to point out. Alright, this is just fertilizer. Used to, I mean, this is before the last big update. You could dig that up. You could actually dig it up and have fertilizer. You can't now. It sucks. That's why it's best to keep all your rotting flesh and nitrate powder. You use dirt, rotting flesh, nitrate powder in a cement, and you can make fertilizer. That's why I'm always, you know, strict on, you know, clean up your bodies, clean up your kills. Some more oil. Always save your rotting flesh and stuff, because I mean, once you get to where you're making your meat stew and stuff, and you know, making your gardens and everything, that fertilizer is extremely nice. I mean, instead of putting a piece of corn in the ground and getting 2 back, On your corn, you get 4 to 6. Your potatoes, instead of getting 2 back off of 1, you'll get like 4 to 5. I mean, it varies, but it is extremely nice. These guys are so noisy, burning. This is right here, I'm gonna search it. Oh, burnt section, these toilets. Being in the burnt section, I don't know what it is, but it seems like I have better odds of finding pistols, high-level pistols, in the burning section in these toilets. And your chances of finding a wrench in one of these things is actually lower in the burnt section. See, now we gotta backtrack to go get the care package. I don't want to leave it because I might have some schematics in there I need. It sucks backtracking, but part of it. Was that a rabbit? Hello. Oh, still so bad. Yeah, 3 meat off of 1 rabbit. That was a healthy one. And when you're swimming through the water, if you hold X... Oh look, I got a herd of zombies. Nice. Get their attention, let them know that I'm here. I didn't notice that guy before. Oh, nice. I gotta take care of these first. Nice little herd of zombies here. Always watch your stamina. You can walk and outrun zombies. Always watch your stamina. You run out of stamina and you're up against one, he hits you and stuns you, especially with a group like this, you're screwed. Oh, there's another guy. Cool, can I get lucky and have more than... Oh, yes. Die. Die. Ooh, their bodies are close. I need to search one of them. See what I mean? Just watch your stamina. Walk around them. You don't always have to be up in their face. And always keep your ears open. That guy wasn't after me, but I don't want you running away. Get back up here. What? Ah. Hate it when they do that. Come on in, Dumbo. Oh, another one losing interest. Get back over here. Well, the big guys take the longest to kill. That's why I'm kind of saving them for last. Don't get caught on your dead bodies. They slow you down. Dead. If those hit you in the leg, they can cripple you. Break your ankle, break your leg. Oop, stuck on a body. Yeah. Awesome. Now we're here. Oh. Hey, that happened at a good time. Zombies are dead. So I don't have to worry about being slaughtered when I come back in, being surrounded. Won't be able to move shit. Alright. So this one over here. Scrap that. Okay. This body isn't going to disappear, so I don't have to worry about that. I'll go here. Assemble. Put that there. Back in here. Take that. Now I can go over here and get that cylinder. And I got a Magnum. Yeah. Assemble. Yeah, 164 Magnum. I got 7 rounds. It's nice. Take that. Okay. Alright, we'll go over here and work that way. In this direction we're going. more dukes. Yeah, I am not worrying about dukes right now. Like I said, later in the game, I'll have stacks of them. You just gotta prioritize when you're doing something like this. I mean, I'm like, what? Maybe halfway around the map. I will scrap that, and I will drop that. That's another thing. A lot of people, all lead, you know, they think, oh, there's one lead, you know, I need to keep that. No, you don't. Not if you know where to find it. Oh, eat that. Lead, you can find like a crap ton of lead in the desert biome when you're digging for your stuff to make your fuel. Right. Well, that didn't last very long. It lasted longer on the other. It's fine, it's fine. We're making progress. That's all that matters. Still streaming. Still streaming, right? Yep, still on the air. Let's do this. Well, I guess there is a plus to being kicked out of my own lobby. I don't have to worry about people joining in and breaking into my stuff. I don't like it. You know, I don't like being disconnected from my lobby like every 2-3 minutes or 10 minutes. But, I mean, I gotta deal with it. It'll get better. Okay, did we have some dead bodies over here? Yes, we did. Water. Cram. And you'll find later in the game, I love to collect canned food. I will have anyhow, I will have, sorry about that, I had to open up the door. I will have stacks and stacks of canned food. I don't ever use it, but I like this. I just like stocking it up, kills some zombie dogs. That's bound to happen. I just love collecting canned food. I don't know what it is. It's retarded. I know. Alright, that's all the bodies. We can continue on our trip. I got me a 44 Magnum now. Got a partial one back at a little base of operations on top of the gas station. You know what I'm gonna do? I mean, I don't have very much rounds for it, but yeah. Heck yeah. Powerhouse. Well, looks like This is why I brought extra forged iron. You'd think, well, why are you repairing it? You know, it's dropping in level. At this stage, anything above 150 is okay with me on weapons. And I would have had to have brought a crap ton of forged iron if I was going to make brand new ones every time I needed them. Now with a bow, I'll scrap it and I'll make me a brand new one because, you know, it's simple to make. Make sure I got an arrow on it. Alright. Here we go. That was a nice little group of zombies. I have 50 points to spend. Let's see here. Construction tools 10, 9. Mining tools 25. So I will just save that up for now. What do I need here? Athletics 40. We're at 33. It's not bad. Not bad at all. I'm not going to put any points into stuff like this because I'm spending 90% of my time running around. So that's going to fill up by itself. Don't waste points on stuff that you don't need. A lot of people they put points into these immediately. You know, you're the survivor. Slows your metabolism, so you don't need to eat as often. Okay, well, if you don't need to eat as often, it's going to take you forever to get your health above 200. Forever. The camel, same thing. Once you start making your teas, your red tea and your yellow tea, I mean, you need to be drinking and eating all the time. Once you get that stuff, to get that up, and it'll take you forever if you put points into these. So that is later games. See, once you get your health and stamina and stuff maxed out, then put points into this. Until then, it's stupid. It'll take you a lot longer to build your health and stuff up. The health nut is a good idea. See, because it raises it by 10 points every time you do it. And right now, if I was to just keep dying and dying, the lowest I'll drop is 70. I'll have 70 health, 70 stamina, which is crappy. I can put 50 points into it, just based off of your athletics. You can put 50 points into it, and every time I do it, it raises it by 10. So instead of dying over and over again and dropping to 70, the lowest it'll drop is 80. So right now, lowest it'll drop is 80, 90, 100. I'll never drop below 100 right now. Doesn't matter how many times I die. And I probably won't put any more points into that until after I get my concrete and steel opened up. And your steel smithing. Oh. Once you get your steel smithing, you upgrade it 3 times. And once you get to the 3rd stage, mechanical parts. Oh, it's so nice being able to make your own mechanical parts. And once you get so far into the game, you don't need them anyhow because you've got everything. But if you're constantly mining, okay, dude, I did not appreciate that. Sending me an invite to your stream while I'm streaming, you done that on purpose. Trying to draw the attention off of my stream to yours. You realize that you can actually get banned from streaming because of that, right? Well, now you know that. I don't appreciate that. That's trying to pull anybody that is watching my stream away from me. If you want me to show any attention into your streaming, send me a private message. I am open to anybody sending me messages, sending me friend requests. Just send me a message, let me know. Don't be posting stuff like that so it to pop up on my stream. That's very rude. Okay. Train of thought gone. Again, I'm tapping X, going up and down, keeping an eye on the bottom. That way I don't cross over into the radiation zone. If you drop too far, it gets dark. If you just drop down to where you can see through the water, you can see the bottom a lot clearer. Your light will reach to the bottom, doesn't matter how deep it is, just by barely looking down through the water. Okay. And that's small enough, it probably outlined itself. Yep. Alright. Radiation zone. This is something I've always wanted to do, is outline a map. Never done it before. Always wanted to. Just never done it before. So I guess it's like a special occasion. It's something I've never done, and I'm streaming it. I can't say that anybody else that I've watched has ever outlined a map entirely while streaming. Ooh, big body of water. It was bound to happen. I mean, we've gone through quite a bit of water. Doesn't look like there's any land in sight either. You just need to be cautious about the radiation zone. This is going to take forever. I'm actually going to eat and drink before I go. Probably gonna go deep really quick. Not as quick as what I thought. You know, eventually, I'm outlining the map entirely. What I would like to do is actually open up the entire map too. That way, I mean, you look at your map, you see all the gray and everything. It'd be cool, open up your map and, you've explored every portion of the map. You can see everything. Oh wow, I can already see land. So it's not like a huge body of water. I mean, it's pretty big, but... Still, it's time consuming, especially going to the edge of the map. You gotta keep an eye on that boundary. I mean, you cross over into that radiation, you're gonna know it. See what I mean? I'm looking down. That's some deep water. And you can see. You see the bottom. What if you go too deep? It gets dark. See, I'm assuming, you know, your eyes are under the water, but your helmet isn't, and then whenever it gets dark, that's when your helmet actually goes underwater. So it kind of like knocks out the light a little bit. I don't want to look straight down because I won't be able to. See, I'd say this is the deepest part. See, because you can still see the bottom, but it's not as bright as back there. Being the deepest part, this would be a bad place to get into that radiation zone. Ooh, getting really close to the radiation zone. Alright. Now we got some stamina to work with. Looks like we're getting closer to land, not as deep. I would look up, but then I'd have to readjust again to look down, and I just want to keep an eye on this radiation zone. There'll be no zombies around me. I'm in the middle of the water. It would be cool if they put some fish in here, though. Actually be able to make you like a fishing rod or something, or a fishing net. Catch some fish. Doesn't make no sense. Deer, pigs, bears, rabbits, but no fish. Not even on the PC version of this. There's no fish. It'd be cool to see like a mutated shark, you know? Nobody'd go in the water then. I would, just to see it. Okay, I'm gonna float here for a few. I'm just holding. I'm just holding X. It's the jump button, and it just keeps bobbing. All right. Oop. Yeah, I do want to get out of this water and away from this water before noon on this day. That way the care package, the airdrop, air supply drop, so it doesn't land in this deep water. And I would like for it to land in the direction that we're going instead of having to backtrack. It, takes time away from making it around the map. Uh-oh. There you go. Just had a little bit of a lag spike there. Almost like somebody was joining into the game, but nothing popped up. Yeah. Getting closer to land. It is faster going above the water like this. But like I said, you gotta be careful about the radiation zone. It's faster whenever you have stamina. And another thing I'd like to do on this map is do a video on Hub City. On Hub City, like cleaning up Hub City. Wow. We got a lot more water to go. A lot more. And I guess it's time for our commercial. Might as well call it a commercial. It's like commercials on TV, they're so stupid. And you pay for a network like Dish or DirecTV. I'm not like downing them or anything. I mean, they make their money from, people buying space, for their commercial. But when you sit down to watch a movie, and the movie's an hour long, and it takes you 3 hours to watch it because of all the commercials, that's too far. They've taken it way too far. See, that's why I love PlayStation. It's all in one. I mean, I can watch on demand. The PlayStation Vue, it's awesome. It is really awesome. I mean, you don't have to pay extra for a DVR where you can fast forward and rewind or record your shows, because you can do it all through your PlayStation. You can have HBO, Fox, Cinemax, I mean, any of it. Now, right now, I've got a monthly subscription to PlayStation Vue. It's $24.99 a month. I watch what I want, when I want. I can select up to like 4 things to record. I can record the shows I want to record. And And since I've got an 8 terabyte hard drive on my PlayStation 4, I don't have to worry about space. I can literally I can save cool videos and stuff that I find, movies. I mean, yes, they do have commercials through PlayStation View, but they're not as often. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Look at there. Wasn't paying attention. Got off in the radiation zone. Ugh, can't speak. But I love PlayStation. It's amazing. And PlayStation Plus. I don't agree with having to buy a game and then have to pay to play. I don't agree with that. Not everybody can afford PlayStation Plus. But I love PlayStation Plus because every month you get free games. Some of them are not the best, but every now and then you get some really good games that are free. I got, last month, I believe, I got Destiny 2, which is a newer game. Destiny 2 Forsaken. It's a newer game. And it was released free for PlayStation Plus for that month. And you don't have to download it immediately. All you gotta do is add it to your library and you have it forever. I've got like 60 games in my library. And I'd say hundreds of movies. It's amazing. And you get deals on games. I mean, discounts on games, like brand new games. Speaking of that, this Black Friday sale was amazing. I mean, Black Ops 4, the new Assassin's Creed, all of it was discounted like 20 to 40%. And then I had a discount code that I've been saving that I got with my PlayStation. It gives you an additional 20% off of any of your purchases. But it's a one-time thing. So what I did was I purchased like 4 or 5 games, a bunch of movies, all of it. And it was on the Black Friday sale, which they had 10 to 40% discounts on the items, plus the additional 20% on top of that. So I made out like a bandit. I mean, Black Ops 4, $20. I mean, it was awesome. But yeah, PlayStation is it's amazing. No, I mean, yeah, there is some BS, but it does away with a lot of the BS that you have to deal with like Dish and DirecTV and your TV providers is what I should be saying instead of actually pointing out their names. I apologize for that. I'm not trying to, downgrade anybody or anything. Maybe I should just stop talking about it before I get in trouble by one of them. Oh, and the 8 terabyte hard drive that I've got, anybody can get it. It's not cheap, but anybody can get it. I mean, go to Amazon, go to eBay, just search 8 terabyte hard drives for PS4 or PS4 Pro, and it's not hard to switch out. If it's something that somebody's interested in, message me and I will pull mine out of my system and I will show you exactly how to do it. I mean, it's simple. I mean, you gotta cover Unless you got a sealed PlayStation, which the new Slim PlayStations are like that. They're sealed. But then you can get external hard drives that you can plug into your USB, which is, I mean, it's simple. I mean, you plug it into your USB and there you go, you know. Plug it into your USB, go to extended storage device, and but then every time that you want to re-download something that's in your storage, you have to go to your extended storage device and re-download it onto your system. And anything that's deleted, you want to make sure that it is saved onto your extended storage device. If you don't have PlayStation Plus, which PlayStation Plus with the library and everything just saves you a whole lot of time and mess. But with the 8 terabyte hard drive, right now I've got like 13 games downloaded onto my system, and it doesn't take up any of my space very much. You got your 500 gigabyte systems. 1 terabyte is equal to 2 500 gigabyte systems. Just in case anybody was wondering. Yeah, 1,000 gigabytes equals 1 terabyte. So, an 8 terabyte system, you're looking at 8,000 gigabytes. And what you can download, if they're big games, you can download 4 or 5, maybe up to 8 games on a 500 gigabyte system. Which the 500 gigabyte system is kind of lame because it saves an additional 20 gigabytes for your running capacity, and then with your apps and the stuff that comes on the system, it takes up your part of your 500 gigabytes. That's something that I wish PlayStation would have never done. I mean, if you're buying a 500 gigabyte system, the running capacity and everything should be calculated out of that 500 gigabytes. And the apps and everything that's already downloaded onto the system should not take up that 500 gigabytes. When you get that system, you should have 500 gigabytes free to use. I mean, it's their way, though, of saving money. I mean, they'd have to have... The system would initially be 600 to 625 gigabytes if they'd done that, to allow for, a free 500 gigabytes for the player to use, the owner to use. I'm just trying to pass the time by talking about some random stuff. Apologize if you find it annoying. Looks like we are getting closer to land. I'll float for a second. Yep, there's land. Oh, really close to land. Wait, what? I've been swimming for a while now. I don't remember going up on that. I've been talking too much. Again, I'm outlining the map entirely, so looks like we got a military base or a little camping site up here. Not military base, military encampment. With the zombies being out and about like that, it's probably just a regular camp. That zombie's gonna see me and come out into the water, and then I'm gonna have to wait for him to come out of the water to kill him. Okay. Let's get up there on land. Yeah, just a regular camp. But yeah. It's a waste of it. Oh, damn. There you go. Stop. I don't want to waste my ammo for that. Fucking doing your little circle. Oh, come on then. Okay. Oh, cactus. Okay. What do we got here? Oh, I do have a free space. Might run into a trader too. I love these canned foods that don't have a downfall to them, you know. Some of them have negative effects, like they'll dehydrate you or... Ah. I usually save these. Actually, I need to prioritize. Sandwich. I usually save those sandwiches. I usually save pretty much everything. But again, you know, trip around the map, you know, gotta prioritize my space. Did I search that? No, I didn't. One thing I am keeping is, at minimum, 750 feathers. What we got here? Hunting rifle parts. Crap. Oh, would you look at that? This is a fixed body, so he isn't going to disappear on me. So I don't have to worry about losing that unless I actually destroy. Yeah, now I can go here, assemble. Wait. Assemble. What did I drop? My ammo for it. No. Forgot to save space for that. Now it's a 220. Alright. Grab that back. Pistol. Shotgun. Scrap. Again, normally I'd keep all that. Cloth. Normally I'd keep all that way I could, you know, stack it up and make weapons, build, you know, a level 600 weapon, and then sell the extra. But it's all about space right now. Now, if I find a full weapon, a complete weapon, I will make space for that in my inventory. Alright, so hopefully we're like done with the big bodies of water for now. Took forever to get across that. And we'll stop here and look at the map. Yeah. So we're making our ascent up the mountain now. And then, let's see here. Oh, I don't think we're halfway yet. Nah, we got a little bit further to be halfway. Yeah, damn cactus. Oh, there's some more water. Hey, where you at? There you are. Yeah. Normally I'd save all the clothing too. I like to stockpile it, you know, that way if anybody jumps into my lobby and I can give them what they need to get started. Clothing, weapons. I'm not going to pass out like firearms and stuff like that. I'll set them up with like a level 500 or level 600 bow, a stack of arrows, normal arrows. And if they agree to, you know, help me out, you know, by going and gathering wood and dirt and clay and all that, I'll provide them with better stuff. And if they stick around long enough, I mean, a long while, they can gain access to pretty much everything I have. I have a friend, his name's Andrew. I met him, you know, by playing this game. And he knows when he comes into my lobby, he has access to everything. I will actually take something out of my inventory and give it to him if he needs it. But he's all about, you know, building what we have and helping. Sometimes he helps a little too much. And that's good. I'm there for him, he's there for me. We work together, not against one another. I normally keep the turds. I know it sounds, you know, kind of funny, you know, oh look, a human turd. You can actually throw those at people, it's really funny. But I usually keep those fertilizer, you know, making fertilizer. A pistol and a hunting rifle. Scrap. My main objective in searching houses is looking for a puffer coat. Puffer coat is going to be essential when we get to the colder areas of the map. Surprised I haven't seen any towns off in the distance. If I see a town off in the distance, I will break my line here and go to it just to outline it so I know where it is in the future. Because I like to go through and clean out every town. Get rid of all the piles of garbage and, you know, clean it up. In the houses, I'll destroy everything except for the stuff that, you know, where loot spawns. Cabinets and toilets and stuff like that. Alright, that was a good time. What's the odds of that? Time for another commercial. I just stopped. I was getting ready to eat. Yeah, I bet. That was pretty cool. Mhm. Right. Right. There'll be an episode 2 where I follow roads, outline all the roads. This is a flat spot. I bet there's a town nearby. Probably right over in there. But look at that, a house out in the radiation zone. Yeah, there's a town here. It's up there. Oh, part of the town is in the radiation zone. Oh, just starting to get warm. Oh, oh. Very nice. Very nice indeed. I mean, we gotta backtrack some, but it's not in the water. And I'll probably get to it about the time it touches the ground. And at least now I don't have to fight with water, you know, what's that? The bag. Find some cool stuff in here. That's scrap. That's scrap. But I'm still gonna make it to it before it touches the ground. What was that? Oh, the shadow of the... I'll just take my time here. I have had these actually land like 5 feet out into the radiation zone before. It's retarded. Stay away from the tree. Don't get caught in the tree. That's cool that they turned the parachute white. Oh, look at there. Very nice. Okay. Take that. I'm gonna make space for this right here. Yes. Yes, indeed. Prioritize here. I already got 500 feathers. I don't want to throw down feathers though. Man, it's hard. It's really hard prioritizing. You know, these are simple enough to make. And they do take up space. This is a hard one, guys. I'll use that. Alright, there's space for this. Then you make space for the ammo. If I run into a trader, I'll sell the painkillers. Okay. I need to have room anyhow. I will put those there. I will grab that. This is going to turn into a bag. And then symbol. I'll put my flashlight in there. I'll switch over to this, reload it real quick. And then there we go. I got a level 95 rocket launcher. 4 rockets. I scrap one of those. It gives me 37 stone. That's good to know, I guess. Alright, let's go outline this town. See if there's any stores in it. I like to mark my stores. I like to mark every town I find. A little bit of a backtrack, but it was worth it. I got my spiked club schematic. Makes me happy. What I'll do is I'll follow the radiation zone to the other side of the town, and then I'll come back around it, and then I'll run up and down every street, and that outlines, or that'll open up the entire city to the map. If I find a pot, I might go ahead and take the time to make my tea with the chrysanthemums. Gotta be careful in this area right here. Don't want to get up from that radiation. Oh, and it goes that way. So might as well kill some zombies. Gonna have quite a few to kill in this town. Level up my knife. Look at this. Zombies is way the hell out there. You spend enough time in there, you should be glowing when you come out. There we go. Now we're getting some attention. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm gonna go ahead and smack him. Whoa! Like he ducked. Those are faster. There's those women right there. They're a little bit faster than all the others. The best to knock the crap out of them to begin with. Should take one more decent hit. And this one will be one more hit. Oh, I should have waited until she got up. Yeah. This right here is something else I like to keep is gas barrels. Oh, hello. Wow. I got your attention? Okay. Come out here onto the road. Oh, another thing. These zombies. If they're on the road, sometimes you gotta be quick about their stuff. Because if they start decaying on the road, and these zombie bodies do decay into like a final stage, like bones and everything, before they disappear. But if you leave them long enough, They could actually make like indentions in the road, and there's no way to fix that. It makes the road really retarded looking. I don't like it. Let's see, I'll take that, I'll drop that. Give me... If I scrap that, it should give me wood. If it gives me cloth, I'll just drop it. Oh, it gave me wood. Okay, we're going to be coming back to this point anyhow, because the radiation zone's right here. We'll pick up from there. I'm going to outline this town, kill any zombies I find, and mark any stores I find. Later on in the game, I'll go around and I will loot every town I find. Every town. Every house. And it will all be cleaned up. You know, like the wood off the doors, off the windows, and everything that's not lootable in that house will be destroyed. This is another easy way to level up your blades. Get to the body before it turns into that stage. There was only 6 in it. Okay, I will go ahead. When you're stunned, the best thing to do is to jump. And that's going to be a little tricky going back into that because I'm going to immediately have to start jumping and backing away because that zombie's going to be right up in my face. And I might get hit several times. get ready to back away. Because my health is kind of low anyhow.